David Rudisha competing on Kenyan soil after a very long time, and everyone expected him, to go through the paces and win the 800 meters qualification race. But then he was beaten, Musumba. Does it worry you that David Rudisha is now losing on the track?
Losing and winning is part of athletics, and 800 meters is one of the races that is so competitive when it comes to athletics. David Rudisha has been at that top for a long time. He has about 28 races between 2011 to 2013 that he remained unbeaten, and then the issue of injury stepped in and he had to sit out almost a full season. He came back late last year, and then he didn't have a very good season, and he went to the Commonwealth Games. He was beaten again by Nigel Amos of Botswana.
Yes.
Then he came back again this season. He started early. He went down to Australia. He had a race in Sydney and Melbourne. He did well, but of course there are other young athletes coming up through the ranks. And Ferguson Rotich yesterday on Saturday showed that he's a man you can put your money on, but it's still too early. Rudisha still has a chance. The World Championships is coming in 3 weeks' time, and Rudisha, if he can go and work on his speed, because I talked to him during the World Champion, the trials at Kasarani, and he's talked about the speed. He still have that last 50 meters. Yes. That's where the problem Rudisha has. If he can just control his pace and then try to work on his kick, that final 50 meters, then I think Rudisha can escape with a silver or a bronze, but the gold medal, I think, is out of his hands.
He has downgraded Rudisha's chances, but he's the world record holder. Do you think 3 weeks is enough for him to work on his 100 meters dash?
Yeah, they are enough, because speaking after being beaten by Ferguson Rotich, he said that he didn't expect it, but what we can say that it's all about preparations. Just come back to the drawing board, because he had some injuries now.
Because look at those pictures, and he appears to be really struggling.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something Kenyans have to be worried of?
He just need to work on his fitness. Just fitness and pace there, like Musumba said. Then he'll just come back to the track.
Another thing you also have to consider in regard specifically to this race, it is not about winning. Though to Rudisha, to burst that bubble of him having been undefeated on the Kenyan soil is an issue, yes, but the race on Saturday was not about winning. It was about making the Kenyan team.
And he made it.
He made the Kenyan team.
He
finished second, and second it gives automatic qualification to make the Kenyan team. It was all about making that Kenyan team. Winning, I know to him his ego might be bruised at the moment because he lost, but the thing on Saturday was all about making the Kenyan team.
And his coaches have really been talking about his improving confidence. But of course, Vivian Cheruiyot came back. She made the team. She's going to China. How significant is her presence in that team going to China?
Probably Vivian Cheruiyot is one of the athletes, or one of the races she'll be running, the 10,000 meters, when Kenya is almost certain of claiming gold. Vivian Cheruiyot is an athlete you can bank on any other day whenever she's in top form. She has been at this stage for almost over 10 years now, and she has shown in the last 2-3 seasons, set aside the 2013 season she went out of competition to give birth, but the other season she has always been there at the top, competing with the best. If she decides to go for the time, she'll go and get it. If she wants to make qualification time, she'll go and get it. If she wants just to run for fun, she does that.